Hi there, I'm Monica from Pop Documentary, and today I'm here in the heart of Sydney to ask people exactly what they think of Australia Day. Now, in 1788, the first fleet came to Sydney Cove to establish our nation. Today, where people celebrate on the beaches, have barbecues, chug down a few beers. But on the other hand, it's also what Aboriginal Australians call a day of mourning, and that's because they were displaced from their land. What do you think about this? Do you think the date of Australia Day should be changed, or should we leave it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Pop Documentary. Date of Australia Day.
26?
The 26th. Do you think it should be changed? Do you think it should stay?
I think it's fine. I don't really mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
It's
it the
just
same.
tradition.
Whatever.
Just keep the same.
I don't mind.
Yeah. So why do you think it should stay?
It's just stayed this way for a while. What's the point in changing it now?
Yeah. I mean, some people might be, because obviously it's on the some people call it Invasion Day or whatever, but I mean, it's an important tradition to many people. But I don't know. It's not my decision to make. That's it. Go on, Henry.
I don't really mind. It's
I think we should change it because Australian history is more than like when the white people came.
Thank you. May I ask, what do you think of Australia Day being on the 26th of January?
I have no problems with it.
And what about the people who would like to change the date?
Well, I can understand why some of them would want to change the date, but I mean, a date's a date, in my view. Yeah,
Well, thank you.
okay, it's all right.
I'm his wife. I disagree. I think they should change the date
And why is that?
because we're not respecting our Indigenous heritage of this country.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello there, good morning. May I ask, do you think that the date of Australia Day should be changed?
not sure really. I mean, in one regard, yeah. Well, I mean, there is the fact that the Indigenous community find it disrespectful, and in that regard, I do have sympathy. But yeah, I'm really not sure. There are two different views on it. I'm somewhere in between. I don't know. Yeah.
May I ask, what do you think of Australia Day being on the 26th of January?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Oh, what do you think of Australia Day being on the 26th of January?
Oh, I don't have any opinion because I'm French, so.
Oh, bonjour!
But I think having an Australian Day is great. Like we in France we have a French Day also, and it's what date is a French Day in France? It's between the summer, so it's great. But 26th January is between the summer here, so it's cool also. I think. So that's what I think.
Well, thank you for your opinion.
No. Can you tell me the history?
Sure. So in 1788, the first fleet from Britain came to Australia to establish our nation, but unfortunately displaced the Aboriginal people and the Torres Strait Islander peoples. So on one hand, it's a day of celebration, but on the other hand, it's a day of mourning as well. So we're trying to get people's opinions on this.
Okay, I see. Okay, so good luck to have opinions, but do you have an opinion?
No, not really.
He's half Aussie, so he can have an opinion. Gotcha. Vas-y.
Not really. I don't have any opinion.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
That's okay, but thank you anyway. What do you think of Australia Day being celebrated on the 26th of January?
Fantastic. Well, we've had it for quite a long time. What's wrong with it? I don't understand why they're against it. Doesn't make sense. So I support the 26th.
Thank you. What do you think of Australia Day being on the 26th of January?
Oh, I'm not going to touch that, sorry.
What do you think of Australia Day being celebrated on the 26th of January?
I think it's okay. I mean, I'm an Australian, so that's when we arrived out here on the 26th, so I think it's okay.
And what do you think about the people who are opposed to it?
And I totally agree with them as well. I feel for our Indigenous people, they feel as though they were invaded. A lot of new Australians that have come out here probably doesn't have much meaning to them as well. So everyone has their own point of view, so I respect everyone's. Changing the date would help. It would make a lot of people happy. It probably wouldn't cause as much emotional turmoil as what it does for a lot of people. So yeah, changing the date's fine. I work for Telstra. Telstra has given the option to its employees to either work that day or celebrate the day, so we show a lot of respect towards how people feel. Okay?
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Ooh, I'm very much unsure about it. I mean, I've seen both sides of the whole people being like, they celebrate Australia Day for what it is, and then also seeing people celebrate it as a day of invasion, because I've known people that are Aboriginal, and obviously they very much say that it's sort of invasion day. I'm very much the kind of person where I see both sides of it. So I would say I'm a bit of an even playing field. I just let what other people want to do. I don't really have a very much strict opinion on it, whether it's an invasion day or it's a Australia Day. It's very indecisive for me personally. I think it might. Because, well, yes, it was a day that we founded Australia. I feel like having it on a different day might be better. I'm not sure what day, but maybe a different day might be better. I do personally think that maybe changing the Australian anthem would be better than changing the date, in my personal opinion, because there are things that are in the Australian anthem that are mentioned that don't really feel right in regards to politics of the country, in regards to like racism and all that kind of stuff with the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. So that's my personal opinion, but yeah.
May I ask, what do you think of Australia Day being on the date of the 26th of January?
It's fine, I have no problem. It's been the day they've used for years, so why change it?
And what do you think about, people being opposed to that date?
That's their opinion, isn't it? We're all entitled to our opinions. So I've got nothing really either way.
Thank you so much.
26th of January, like specifically the day.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I never really thought specifically of the day. Like, for me, it was just another day. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's not really a public holiday to me. It's just pretty much a day off. I don't really think of it as, like, sort of anything to celebrate, just because Australia, it's basically just a day that's about white people colonizing Australia. So I'm not really too fussed on it as a public holiday. It's just a free day for me, sort of thing. So I'm not really too fussed about what day it's on. I'm just happy that I have the day off, pretty much.
But do you think for the whole Australia, the date should be changed?
Yeah, I think it is worth being changed, to be honest. Like, there's really no genuine, like, I would say, ethical significance in there being the 26th. Like, we can celebrate Australia on a completely separate day that isn't related to the whole colonization aspect of it. Like, it could be on like a random, it could be like on this, like the second Saturday of January type thing. Like, pretty much any other day we can celebrate Australia. And yeah, we live in Australia. There's like, we can celebrate it whenever we want type thing. We don't have to do it specifically on any particular day kind of thing. I don't know, that's just my opinion personally.
Do you think that the date of Australia Day should be changed?
I don't know. What do you think?
Sorry, I'm not educated on this, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Good morning. May I ask, would you be celebrating Australia Day this year?
No, not really.
No.
Thank you.
Just another holiday.
It's just another day off, that's all. We recognise it is Australia Day, but
that's about it.
We don't celebrate it in any way or anything like that.
Thank you. And do you think that the date of Australia Day should be changed?
No.
No, I agree.
Definitely not.
No, it's fine.
It's fine where it is. Why should we change it? There's no need to change it. It's only because certain people make a noise and want to change, that's all. The only reason. But no, I think it should stay where it is. Thank you.
No, sorry, I no comment.
I think, yeah, it's always complicated.
Yeah.
And a lot of days have double intentions, so, but I don't know too much about it.
I think that's very dependent on who you talk to, but I kind of think that it's a day that's very historical for locals, First Nations people, and I don't think they generally like it. So I think we probably should listen to people who've been here for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 years, maybe be a little bit more compassionate. I'd like to be inclusive, so have a good day.
Well, I think it's okay because we should remember what we did as well and celebrate the discovery. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you might as well keep the same because otherwise you're splitting it up.
And what do you think about the opinions of people who would like the date changed?
I can see why they'd want it changed because it would be positive, but I just think you can't deny history. So white imperialism does some terrible things and give white people an opportunity, and you just got to think about both of those things.
Okay, thank you.
What do I think? I think we can make it on another day. I think it's disrespectful.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm happy with Australia Day being on the 26th.
Yes.
It's always
Yeah,
been on the
that's-
26th.
Yes.
It's Australia's history, so that's good time to have it. Yep.
And what about the people who would like to change a date? What do you think about that?
Well, you know, we change the date of Christmas, we change the date of Easter. The date is what the date is. You know, whether we celebrate it, whether we commiserate with the people that it's affected, it is the day, and it's the day to talk about things like that. You know, how many people have to say I don't like it, and we all just bow down. So yeah, I just think the day is what it is. You either celebrate it, you don't celebrate it, and it brings up discussions, things that we need to talk about.
But people are worried about the history of it. Well, you need to know the history of a country. Like other countries in the world, they're not going to change their days, which means something. But how will you learn about what to do unless you look at history? What not to do, perhaps.
Yeah.
So, yes, definitely.
So I'm happy with it being on 26th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it, but I feel like when people don't like the 26th of January, then I feel like it should be on another date. But
Yeah, if they're throwing anything that, yeah.
But we're not from here, so.
Yeah, we're not, yeah. We're tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you and enjoy your stay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a really, really tough question. I don't really have an opinion on it, but I really believe we need to be a lot more aligned and thoughtful of the original owners of this land.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a great time.
I'm okay with Australia Day being on the 26th of January. Absolutely fine.
I'm okay too.
Thank you. And what did you think about people wishing to change the date to another date?
Oh, look, I don't mind as long as it represents everyone, everyone's wishes in Australia. I'm fairly conservative, but on the other side, I don't mind being a bit more, I consider everyone's views, I'm happy with that as well. So, but Australia Day is the 26th, and then we should be celebrating on the 26th until that's changed.
You answer, Alani.
No, we're okay.
We're okay.
Sorry. Thank you. We're not happy with it.
Being on the 26th of January.
I don't think anything of it. It's fine.
What do you think of people who want to change that date?
I think there's good reasoning behind it. I think I also might need to do more research on it as well. Don't know too much.
Gosh, what a question for a tired mind. Look, I think it's important to have an Australia Day, but potentially not on that day because I don't think there's any point in upsetting people unnecessarily. And we're blessed in this country, we can perhaps choose another day.
I don't really mind that much, honestly. It's just kind of a thing that happens. I'm not really too versed in it, but Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind it.
Yeah, and what do you think of some people who wish to change the date?
I mean, I think it's just that feeling. It's kind of complicated because it's all different for everybody, and I think we should all have our own like celebrations and respect others like times. But like, I don't know. It's just. I mean, we did discover it on the 26th, right? It's kind of appropriate that it would be Australia Day, but I can get why some people wouldn't want to have it as that or would like to change it. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
You can speak slowly, I can understand because I'm not Australian.
Oh, I see. Well,
I'm from Rome, Italy. 10 months ago, we have been here.
Oh.
So we love a lot Australia. This is our third time.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, that's right. First of all, the weather, even if it's a bit cool for summer days, no?
It is.
Probably because we are just at the beginning. Let's hope for the best.